Alright, I'm back. We're gonna do Stormfront. I like this map a lot. It's pretty cool. It's in like a big ass library. And they got this like, I guess, almost, Frutiger Arrow looking shopping mall center that's been overgrown by a bunch of, I don't know, vines and shit. I really liked that look in Black Ops 3 as well. Just the wonderful environment work. Ever since Call of Duty Ghost, I think, um, it was Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts to World War II that had really bumped up the environment and map design. But what I really liked about Ghost and Advanced Warfare was how they had added dynamic map events and things that could happen. It was a little lackluster in the base game with this, but with the DLC maps, they eventually became a lot better. And I would rather pay once for a good DLC map than just, get jack shit. Especially if there are other modes I can play it offline with. That's kind of the way I see it is, well, what would you prefer? Because the alternative is just going to be payment after payment after payment with micro DLC and shitty ass skins. Meanwhile, I prefer a whole cool ass map. And the game is just consistent and good. You don't ruin it with fucking cartoon clown characters and nonsense. Meanwhile, they have this elaborate fucking ruined library. Pacific Revival. Save the ocean. Secure the future. Yeah, there's a bunch of charity things that happen at churches. Graffiti on the walls. He fucking shot the glass and it broke into 100 pieces. You can also shoot off little bits and chunks until there's nothing left. It's not the most advanced thing in the world, but it still looks very nice, and the improvements to animation and the world and the environmental design was very welcomed, because a lot of it was starting to become rather stale and repetitive at this point. So to actually have a creative and new looking scenario, something imaginative, like all of South America bands up to, they gang up on America. That's cool. Creative maps that aren't just fucking Russia for once. Or, they're not set in Russia or China or just the Middle East over and over and over and over and over again. No, like, you actually had new shit. You had America being invaded in a lot of places. There was Modern Warfare 2 then, Modern Warfare 3 that done that, but in this case, you see the level of detail, the lighting especially has improved in quality. Now, the texture detail was just a hair shy of Battlefield 4, but I think what they managed to do that Battlefield 4 simply couldn't was the game looks consistently good across the board. Like, everything doesn't... You don't have, like, buildings off in the distance, like with Battlefield 4, where they just turn into, like, Mario 64 5 feet away from you. No, you don't have that weird clunky-ass movement. You have very fast and consistent movement and map design with a level of detail that's appropriate across all of the models. They might not have, like, destruction, but every map looks unique and different. And they have crazy cool themes and other shit. Metal detectors, books, physics, lights, floodlights. Hey, I remember when these used to be fucking everywhere. Whatever happened to these? How hard is it to put a floodlight in your fucking game with just a little texture? Oh, we need to make it into a volumetric light that needs temporal anti-aliasing. No, you don't. That's wasteful. That's wasteful, time-consuming, and inefficient. Texture. Just use a cone, turn down the opacity, and there you go. Put a spotlight there. And if you actually want your shadows to look and run a lot better, you could bake them or make them stationary in the case of, like, Unreal Engine 4. When they had supply drops as well, they were just something you could actually go and fucking get in world, not, something you had to fucking gamble for with your life savings. to maybe have the hope of a slight fucking fraction of a chance of getting what the fuck you actually wanted. Yeah, I'll take that.
You drop those pansies, but there are more coming.
Boop. Remember, no food, drinks, or cell phones. This is a library. We have to be quiet. Ah!
Proficiency increased. Sound off.
Also just this, like, hey, I can fucking shoot the glass.
Inbound. Show 'em what we can do.
Look at that. This runs on Windows Vista and 7, by the way. Oh, it was never as good looking as Battlefield. Okay. Didn't need to be, it just fucking performed well. They kind of sacrificed graphics a little bit in order to, like, make the game run good, so... In the case of this, it runs good on just about anything and looks really nice. I think the environments especially have a lot going on in them, so they've just kind of brute forced the way that they've innovated in that regard. They've decided to put not so much higher resolution assets outside of a few things, but just more of them. And honestly, I don't have anything against that, because if you want to make your environment look more, you know, beefed up, like a beefed up Xbox 360 game, I really like that. Especially the clarity when you see this guy in this green environment with the green hood. And, like, you know, he stands out. Well, that means they're doing their job right. They don't have a bunch of retarded fog 3 feet away from you. Means that you can actually see these guys and shoot them, so they don't have to put a cartoon outline on them like Call of Duty Ghosts. Or, oh, Call of Duty Ghosts. They're like fucking Halo Infinite, right? Cartoon outlines and all this shit. They're really throwing people under the bus. They're making me not ever want to fuck around with cartoon shit ever again, simply because of how unpleasant the people who have used this, you know, in most of the popular spaces have become. Most of that has gotten me to go back and, like, re-examine what the hell I was even doing at the time with a lot of this, right? And why I thought it was any bad. The only reason I thought this game was bad was because somebody with an authoritative voice said so, not because I actually played it. Then by the time I did play it, it was like, hey, wait a minute, that's actually pretty good. Always fucking happens. And what are these people like? They liked fucking anime. They thought they were Japanese. They have this real huge insecurity about, you know, who the fuck they are. Can't keep shit in their pants. Really unpleasant, really unfunny. They look awful, they look fucking ugly. They manage to mispronounce just about every fucking word in the English language. Constantly fucking used words. Cannot enunciate properly. Then, instead of actually doing research, you just, like, take the opinion of that dipshit who made a video essay and then say it as a fact, even though it's fucking wrong. And then search engines like Google decide that, oh, you know, we're just gonna say what happened to Call of Duty Ghosts. A bunch of bullshit. What happened to Halo 5? And it's nothing but the Act Man. Of all fucking people, the Act Man? Really? Consolidation, truly at its finest. They're not even pretending to hide this shit anymore. Look at that. Grass waving in the fucking wind. Storms. Lightning.
Enemy forces inbound. Show 'em what we can do.
I'll take an AK-12. Shotgun strategy was fine. Problem was I had 5 shots, and usually I've missed.
Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Well, there's like 38 by comparison.
Weapon level increased. We
I
finally
can do
found
that.
something you're good at.
And a lot of those channels will frame it as like some sort of fucking investigation, but they'll just half-ass the whole thing. Make a 50-minute long video, waste your fucking time. Go in depth, pretend like they play half the games they even do. Of course they don't. Why the fuck would they? Who plays games? It's people like anime and they like masturbating to it all day long. They make it very public and they want you to know that. It's like the only thing that they seem to actually do well. Well. There we go. Grab this. And anyway, you know, like the whole cartoon stuff, like I've fallen out of favor with a lot of it, and simply due to just things that were, you know, the people, they knew better, they said they knew better, but they never did better. They used to do better at one point. A lot of the people who made this game now went on to make a lot of that pretentious anime shit. You know, Activision, it's a little insincere to put all of these sexualized characters and, you know, all of this diversity shit in your game when you're responsible for a lot of rape and even a person who killed herself at your office because of all of the sexual harassment she went through, sharing nude photos at pizza parties during Christmas. What kind of fucked up culture you gotta have at that fucking office to do something like that? Bill Cosby sweet, all that. I don't forget the titty milk thieves. It's not my tits. I don't give a shit. But it at least tells me who they are. Wall Street Journal. Shit was pretty fucking descriptive. They literally still steal milk for babies. They asked for a lock on the fridge, they never got it. That's just gross. Not to mention all the dudes who got raped too. Cube crawls. You think that they only had it against women? Oh, fuck no. It's California, dog. There's a bunch of gay rapists over there too. Feel free to have a look at the news. You'll see. Nothing good. There you go. Fuck that shield guy. Call in the big guns. As soon as I tried to shoot him with the minigun, didn't work. Bye-bye. Dude to the shield. Shoot his feet. It's the tower dog. Tower, Ravager, Enforcer, Destructor, and Striker. And the motherfucker as well. The fucker. That'd be too easy to get on top of, I'm sure. The one problem that Call of Duty's AI has, you get on top of an object, they're fucked. Get on top of an object and they have no line of sight. It screws up their entire AI pathing. This dog is a dumb shit. Come get me, bitch. Come get me, you motherfucker. Come on. You want your dinner? You're gonna have to catch him. You want breakfast? You're gonna have to catch 'em. It's my favorite line. Sergeant Johnson to Halo 3. I don't think Halo 3 was any fucking good, but I like that line a lot. Definitely an incomplete game.
Enemy forces inbound. Show them what we can do.
I don't like Halo 1 and 3. And ODST. Those are probably my least favorites. 2, Reach, 4. Those ones I like a lot more. They ironed out a lot of the issues, and I think most people like the story of 2. I like the gameplay of it as well. The gameplay was tight, and it was fucking broken, and that's the way Daddy likes it. Oh, bye-bye.
Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshits.
Bye-bye. Eat lead, motherfucker. Next person who comes into my room, I'm gonna take and whoop his ass.
Hello, gentlemen. Team restock.
And I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Proficiency increased. Sound off.
Come here, bud. Got a little surprise for you.
Proficiency increased. Sound off.
Somehow these stray bullets just get through their shield. No aiming required. Just aim from the hip.
You drop those
There,
pansies,
see?
but there are more coming.
Aim assist. It's also on PC. Thank you.
On the way, numbnuts.
Yep. My nuts did get very numb. I was sitting there for a while waiting for your fat ass to drop me some boxes. Woo! There we go. Woo! Ah! Ah! Ooh, where was London? I'd like to get this one. Thank you.
Pull your head out of your ass. Large hostile force approaching.
I will be taking this one. I'm running for the hills. The hills of Windows XP. Got your perks. That's one thing I like they've improved, is you can have multiple perks at the same time, not just one. It's one thing I didn't like in Modern Warfare 3, was if you wanted to have sleight of hand and steady aim, you could not. You could only have one or the other, or quick draw. And it would have been nice if I could just have all the perks from the multiplayer as well, but I guess they only had like 5. So, that sucks. No pro variants either. No proficiencies. You know, any of the other cool features they had added.
Weapon level increased. We finally found something near good. Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshit. Hello, gentlemen. Team restock.
There we go. Got him. Drone is working its magic.
Level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Same from the hip. The fucking auto aim will do the rest. Take him down.
Vulture getting his bones fixed.
Yep, he got his fucking wings clipped. He's fucked. Go up here, that's neat. They can get up there next to me, though. You missed me. Decent texture on that, too. Don't you know, it's almost like that's supposed to be how metal fucking water look. All this shit on the ground, too.
You drop those pansies, but there are more coming.
And keep that ammo crate there for later. Alrighty. Bet they're gonna send in their big guns, so I'm gonna send in mine. Light them up. Just waiting for it. Bye-bye. Oh shit, they're sending in Darth Vader. His bomb suit. Bringing in the big guns. That too is another great detail I love with these Call of Duties is they just writhe on the grain, you know, on the grain. Fucking grain wood, yeah. Writhe in pain on the fucking ground. They got their whole grain oats today. They writhe in it. Rye, Josh. Let's get your fucking mounted machine gun here. They're storming the beaches of Normandy. Animations are pretty good too. They got like all these little fucking pouches and shit that move around. Mocap, clear animations and shit like that is just great. It's fine to not have mocap on the hand, like the actual first-person animations too, because like the mocap they did in like Modern Warfare 2019 was just too disorienting for me. Usually it takes a lot to really get me disoriented. But Modern Warfare 2019 managed to do it. Fuck. I'd say the sentry gun is an effective tool of war. Kills tools. Run into it, shooting them until they die. It's an excellent solution for this problem. Oh no, puppy's coming in.
Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Excellent. I'm very good at this game. That's what the game tells me. I feel like a hero. Bye-bye.
Gentlemen, team restock. Incoming supply drop on the way. Pick it up, dipshits.
Oh, you got him.
Weapon level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Sentry gun has a few problems with dogs, but otherwise it seems to get most of them. So that's pretty awesome. Just shoot him from the hip, see what I mean? I get easier kills shooting from the hip with the MTAR than aiming down the sight. Beep beep.
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
There were also just a lot of TV shows that used to have shit that was out on like the road. I used to watch History Channel a lot. That was pretty fun. Actually, I got the ammo. Just go home.
Sentry gun expired. What the hell happened?
Cable TV.
You earned it.
It's not hard to find repeated episodes, old stuff like that in 2010s. A lot of the way this looked. A lot of museums. See, the old Metro design was fine. They had like little shading in the art. That's what I really liked. It reminded me of like stuff that's at the library or Mirror's Edge or Cities. Because I'd gone to some places like that. Hey, crazy idea. It's almost like if you're making this computer, it's going to be used on millions of people's, you know, this UI, this operating system is going to be used on millions of people's computers. You'd like it to look appropriate for the reality that it's in. And Windows 7 did. It looked very shiny. It was very nice. Very pleasant. XP as well. Tons of pictures of real places, themes, deserts, and other stuff. But that operating system dying was a lot more natural, I think, by comparison to 10 and 7 and 8 especially. where they just kind of cut the cord and just said they want to make more money doing something else that's not as good. And everybody just kind of you know, they were like, okay, at least it's not the colorful Arrow shit or the Army games anymore. We're done. Fine, better than this. And it wasn't. Better than an operating system that looks good and makes you happy, right? As it works. Oh my gosh, why are you using that? It's old. It works. How many updates you had on Windows 10 that never work? Every one of them. That's why I stopped using a lot of the updates. I've not done a single Windows 10 update that ever went right. That is a record of 100%. I have never had to reinstall Windows so many times until 10 came around. That should go to show you everything you need to fucking know. Never had to worry about the stability of my operating system until Microsoft made a terrible one.
Enemy forces inbound. Show them what we can do.
The only things I really wish I had, I had done with like Windows 7 was actually back up a lot of the shit I had. Kept a lot of those computers. A lot of the stuff I used to use, it's no longer able to legally be obtained, or otherwise you have to already have an existing copy of it, much less know what the hell it even was. Fuck. Yeah, fuck. I got calling Ghost Squad. Help me up there, buddy. Stay there in the corner. Couldn't find the fucking button on my glowing rainbow keyboard. Razer, you make wonderful, wonderful products that only work well when you use open source software and half-assed solutions by people on GitHub. Good. Gonna need a marathon. Gonna be running. Most times I run, though, I don't make it far. 2 pieces of identification required for approval, 15 for lifetime pass, $3 life loss or damage cards in order to maintain a safe and welcoming environment for reading. Requires all visitors comply with library codes and policies. Yeah. You can actually fucking read the text that's on the screen. What a crazy thought, right? ATM as well. It's almost like this is an immersive, cool-looking video game you'd like to play. I know I'd like to play it, so I play it. Hey, Ghost Squad, can you maybe not run right into this guy with a shield who wants to murder you? He wants to murder your fucking ass. He wants you dead. Can you maybe help me? Thank you. Thank you very much. That'd be handy. It'd also be nice if you didn't stand out in the fucking open like a dipshit. Whatever. Get in there, motherfucker. Send in Darth Vader. Call of Duty Galactic Warfare is just a great mod. Seriously, I love the way that shit looked and fucking ran. That was a wonderful experience. EA's Battlefront could have taken a thing or two from that and learned a valuable lesson, but you know, good gameplay, customization, sound design, and all of that. Can't have it. Can't have good models for your guns.
Enemy forces inbound. Show them what we can do.
It might not have looked as good as 2015 Battlefront. It certainly looked a lot better than old Jedi Fallen Over. This shit actually looked really sharp. It looked consistent, and didn't look like it was halfway stuck between Tomb Raider and Fortnite, and some canceled concept art from 1313 or the Visceral game.
Level increased. We finally found something you're good at.
Whatever the fuck the Visceral game was, like they never, really released that. So,
Incoming supply drop on the way.
hey, we got all these people who used to make Uncharted, and we fired them because they were making a single-player Uncharted game, which nobody really wants, right? You know, this thing that we advertised and said we'd make, you didn't actually want that, did you? There's no demand in the market for a single-player game. Then, like, every year after, nothing but single-player games come out and win Game of the Year, get millions, if not billions of fucking dollars constantly. Yeah, Skyrim. Nobody wants to play a single-player game, right? Grand Theft Auto 5. And the online section. Nobody wants to play a single-player game, right?
You dropped those pansies, but there are more coming.
So it turns out the way that they designed shit on Xbox 360 is still pretty solid. And everybody and their dog still wants that kind of game. They just don't admit it. They don't specifically go to the heart of the problem. They just say they want a fun game.
Pull your head out of your ass. Large hostile force approaching.
That's more vague. In my case, this is fun.
What the hell happened?
This kind of shit I want.
Behind incoming. You earned it.
Oh, it's impractical to gun down an army and use so many bullets and, get shot so many times and not die. Who fucking cares? I know that. That's why I like it.
Efficiency increased. Sound off.
That's why I like Left 4 Dead 2 as well. These people are just normal people who then go on a road trip across the country.
Team restart. Weapon proficiency increased.
Sound design, animations, like that just goes whoop, and then off the fucking side. This actually has a user interface that feels alive, This world feels like it's not just some static shit that they fucking cobbled together using a bunch of assets from Modern Warfare in 2019 and other games that they haphazardly remade the shit in, even though the gameplay has changed beyond recognition to where it no longer would accommodate such simple maps. The fidelity of those maps is certainly a lot better, but that's not much consolation when you have an ugly-ass temporal blur filter over everything, and a lot of bloom, and a lot of god rays, and dust, and film grain, and all this other shit. Depth of field. The games don't look sharp. They look like halfway between Fortnite and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Everybody looks fat, ugly, and fucking annoyed. Like they don't even want to be there. Why even put on the mask and pretend you want to do this thing you don't? I don't play these games and make them because I don't want to play them.
Drop those pansies, but there are more coming.
I don't make shooter games because I don't want to play them.
Secured.
I make them because I love shooting games and I care about them a lot. And when I point out little things like the grass not waving, there's no sounds in the lightning, shit off in the skybox doesn't impact the map that you're on, it's like if you just put a giant fucking concrete wall or encased the entire map in a cardboard box with new games, you would have the same effect. Because the skybox doesn't fucking matter. There's nothing out there. There's nothing cool out in the distance. I mean, there was one event during Call of Duty Vanguard that was pretty cool, where there was like King Kong versus Godzilla off in the fucking distance in the mountains, and on occasion they would like crash into the map or something. That was really cool. More of that, please. Can I get that in the actual Call of Duty? Can I have dynamic and cool events in these games that you're expecting me to pay $100 fucking for? If you're gonna fucking rob me, can you at least do me the common courtesy of having, your job right? Could you clean this up a little, for fuck's sake? Guess not. But anyway, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching.